G'day, I'm James from 2FB Cooking.
And I'm Doug from 2FB Cooking and Chili Coffee and Dragon Syrup.
Oh yeah, them too. So we've got all those things, and today we've got a brand new cooking show, and we're going to showcase some of our new products, some of our existing products, and we're going to make some very basic food types. What do you think, Doug?
You're cooking today, James?
What are you doing, Doug?
I've got nothing to do, James. I'm just going to drink champagne, James.
Just like last week, I'm going to give you something to do, Doug. So don't you worry about that.
Thank you very much, James.
Firstly, what we're going to do, though, we're going to get a bowl. We're going to find a bowl. And I think there's a... See, that's the bowl we want, Doug. How about you just put that bowl just right there like that? That's great. Now, I know I'm going to have to get you to do something for me, though, Doug. So probably what we're going to have to do is I'm going to show you what I have done. First, I'm going to come down here and grab this little box. Now, we're going to make two different types of things today. We're going to make some sausage rolls, and we're going to be using one of our syrups for the sausage rolls. And all I've done is just get some really good beef sausages. So, really good beef sausages. And all I'm doing is taking out the middle of the beef sausage like this. Simple, right? It's really simple. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to take these two beef sausages just out of the way.
Would you like a spoon, James?
Oh, well, give me a spoon, Doug. That'll be all right. Let's do that.
Untouched by human hands.
Well, my hands are clean, as you know. We're in a kitchen. So this is just going to be part of the mix for making. Yeah, I use my fingers anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to spill it over all this nice board you've gone to the trouble of making, Doug.
Thanks, James.
So they're just split apart. And really simply, we're just getting the sausage meat out of these sausages that have already been pre-made. That's beef sausage. We're going to add to that a little bit. So you can do this at home too. It's really easy. We're going to add a few things. And one of the things we're going to add is some carrot. And I do believe there's some carrot there somewhere, Doug, that you might be able to grate.
Carrot.
Yeah.
Carrot.
I think it's in the little white tray there under the onion, Doug.
I think I can find that, James.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
That's good. I need a bowl.
You probably could. You could
sorry,
either
don't
do
mind
a
me
bowl.
making a noise,
You
don't
could
I?
grate it straight onto the cutting board without using a bowl, I think. Really, but that's up to you. You're doing that part. So
I'm a bit messy, James. You've
Right.
seen me last week. You know what I get up to. But
So we've just got some nice meat here. I mean, really.
Yeah,
What
that's
I'm going to do now is get Doug to do something else, which is nice. What is Doug going to do now? Well, a couple of weeks ago, Doug was telling us about his prowess with cutting onions. So, Doug, I want you to show the fans how to cut an onion. There's a brown onion there. We want it diced up really nice and small so they can go into that.
okay then, James, I can do that.
We will have recipes. Here they are here. They will come up on the pages and you'll be able to see the recipes of what we're doing today. So there will be the recipes. And what I'm going to do now is I've got a couple of eggs. And I'm just going to crack an egg. Boom. And then what I'm going to do with this one though is I'm just going to keep the yolk on this one. So I'm going to get the white out. I'm going to keep the yolk. And I'm going to keep the yolk because I want the yolk for something else. What's the something else? Probably we're making sausage rolls. So I guess what we're going to use the yolk for, we're going to use that on the pastry so that we can put it on, brown the pastry. How you going there, Doug? Good?
I'm okay, James. I'm
Nice
just
and fine, are they?
well, as fine as you're going to get from me.
Right.
Is that okay? Is that up to your quality assurance?
Yeah, a little half the size if you can, Doug. Little tiny bits. Make it hard for him. Can't make it easy. Come on.
Okay, James. Got it under control.
Got it under control?
Yep.
Good.
What am I doing after this? I haven't finished this task. You've got to set me more difficult tasks, James.
Difficult task. Now he wants me to set a difficult task. Well, I'll just do that. Now this is just a bit of egg. That's going in there, like that. And then, would you like to put that away over there in the other department there, Doug?
Thank you, James.
Then we're going to use some of this.
What's that? You can't use that, James. That's...
Well, you told me I couldn't use it last time, but see, I've got secret sauce on there now, so now you don't know what it is.
James,
So that's a little bit of secret sauce.
What is it?
Top secret. Can't tell you, Doug.
How are you going
Can't
to tell
tell
it
you.
in the recipe if you can't?
Well, on the recipe it might say that, and I'm just going to put a little bit in there like that. Now, you know what's going to happen now? I'm going to give it to Doug, just go and squeeze through that and make all that into one lot of meat. That's really good. Luckily, he brought some things in to actually do some wash your hands. So in you get, Doug. Blend that all up together. Off you go. You said you wanted something more difficult. There it is. Off you go.
Oh, James, perfect. Thank you.
Now while he's doing that, and just to thank him for when he's finished it, I'll open the champagne, I think. Fortunately today, as you can see, we've got a full bottle of champagne, which is rather nice. Not like last week when I got that, tiny little thing. So this one, we're all going to share this one. There's no fighting over this one. We're just going to share it. Easy.
Very nice.
I know.
Very
This
nice.
is a little Baron de Villebourg.
Where's that from, James?
This one here, this is from Epinay, I do believe.
Where's that?
Epinay. That's a little place in France. Yes,
Okay,
it's the other Champagne region. For you people out there that don't know a few things about Champagne, there's actually about 4 regions. So there's Epinay, Reims. There is Troyes, Avis. Troyes in the Burgundy side of things, so it's right there on the top near where Burgundy is. Very famous. That's the Drapier family up there in Troyes. They're make a really great champagne. How you going? Is that good? No, scrape that all off into there, Doug.
Yeah, but where's the spoon?
Well, you take the spoon from there then if you want to do that, Doug.
Okay.
You're making it look
that's
hard,
a good
Doug.
sound. That's a very nice sound.
Now, just tip that out of there. I'll have to do a taste test first, Doug, to make sure it's all right. Well, that looks all right, Doug, doesn't it?
Okay.
Now, there you go, Doug. That's good.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone. Let's have a little look at this.
What, James?
I tell you what,
I'm just
Doug.
doing what I'm told, James.
I know, right? And so what we're going to do now, I've got some really gorgeous. Now, you can use bacon. You can use whatever you want to put in there as in a meat sauce. I'm using really high-quality leg ham. So that's what we're going to put into this now. So, Doug, that's your job. You can slice it up in little tiny pieces, and that goes in with that meat. And you give it another stir, mate. I'm going to put this top on the bottle so we don't lose all the bubbles.
Okay. What's this? This is leg ham, is it?
It is leg ham. You know, Christmas time when you have too much leg ham and it's all left over and you freeze some and you eat it later on the year. Well, that's what we're all about. This is food out of your cupboard that you already have. So it's not hard to make. It's pretty easy. And, oops, I just ripped that. Damn. It's pretty easy.
Nice and fine again, James? Is that the recipe?
Well, yes, I think so. You know, like those pieces you're cutting up. That'll be nice, and that's spread around there. Because we've got beef and pork. So a little bit of pork always goes great, but it's not just pork. So some people are allergic to pork, and they don't have the enzyme to actually be able to digest the pork, but they are okay with processed pork and ham, like bacon, ham, those sorts of things. So that's very interesting. Now, another little interesting fact, Doug, I don't know whether you know, why do I put water and ice in an ice bucket?
Because it's melted.
Because it's melted. That's not the reason, Doug. There's another reason for it. Do you know out there? It'd be interesting.
No
You could probably teach someone how to do that, what that's all about. Well, Doug, see, the simple thing is you want to keep your champagne as cold as possible. And when ice melts, it lowers the temperature to below freezing.
How does that work?
Below freezing, because you're melting it. It's like air conditioning. So when you get, say, fresh prawns on a prawn trawler, when they cook them, they throw them in salty water and they throw rock salt on top of ice, which almost freezes the prawns.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if I put rock salt on there to make that ice even melt even quicker, which lowers the temperature in the water and keeps everything really cold. So there you go. Now that looks pretty damn good, and I think that's a lot of sausage rolls.
Do we need any seasoning or anything else in there, or is that enough on its own?
I think we put we've got this, Doug. No, not that. That's for the next one.
No.
So we've got this one, Doug. What's this one?
That's a top secret. I'm not telling you what it is, James. Because I don't even know what it is because it's top secret. I don't know.
Top secret. So what we're going to do now, Doug, is you're going to, at least you are, see, you thought you were getting away scot-free on this, but that's just not the case. Now, we've got some plain old puff pastry.
Uh-huh.
Buy it in the shop. It's really easy.
Yep.
Comes on these little blue sheets like this. You buy it in a pack. It's really easy. What we're going to do, Doug, why don't we do, I don't know, can we make six 6 decent ones out of that, or is it too much? We cut it in half and see what half looks like. And
well, I was going to do half and half and then cut it down the middle. Do you want me to do that, or
you could do that? Absolutely.
Okay, let's go for this then. I've got to get my fingers dirty again, James.
You want it nice, so we can make fat ones.
You want fat ones?
Well, if you think
no, we've got to cook them, James. They've got to be cooked through.
Yeah. We've got a oven.
You tell me how you want it.
We've got a oven. While he's doing that, while he's mucking around doing that, I'm going to show you something else that I'm doing, and it's really quite easy. And duck it in here behind him. Now, yogurt. This is for real yogurt. So we're doing 3 things today. While Doug is making these beautiful sausage rolls now, I think he'll be able to wrap that around, cut that in the middle. That's looking pretty good. So I'd come on this one as well and make as much. See if we can get all that meat onto those 2 and roll it over. We'll do that in a second, Doug. You're doing a good job there.
Oh, look, I don't want to be in your way, James. Just let me do that over here.
Well, why don't you do it over there, Doug?
I am, James.
So what I'm going to do now is I've got this beautiful, beautiful yogurt. It's pot set yogurt from 4 Real Milk. And this is just showcasing what we do with our yogurt for breakfast. Now, you have yogurt for breakfast, don't you, Doug?
Oh, every day, James.
Every day, see?
And the 4 Real.
Every 4 Real, every day. Every day. And we have the milk, we have the iced coffee, we have all of that every day because it's so good for you. Now, breakfast is really simple. 1 dollop, 2 dollops. You can put as much in as you want. Really, really simple. Remember, much in as you want. What do we do then? We dress it. What do we dress it with? Well, I've got blueberries and raspberries. That's what I've got, like that. See, a little bowl of them like that. We go like that. There you go. Beautiful. You think there was 2 plates, didn't you, Doug? No, there's not. There's just one.
I'm just looking for some water.
Water? What do you want water for?
I want to put my fingers in and go...
No, you're not doing water, Doug. That's just the dumb thing. You've got to cut it first, Doug. Now, is that all the meat on there, Doug?
No, I'm going to save that for later.
Rightio, if you think that's right.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to save that for later. So you're not going to use water, Doug?
Don't worry about it, James. You're doing your yogurt. I'm making a mess here.
Yeah, so this one here, this is another secret one. Better show him. Do you want us to look at that one?
Don't
That's a secret one too. So what you do with
that's a
this
secret.
one
God, I don't know why.
is it just comes out like this and it goes on your breakfast cereal. Now you can do with this with all of our syrups. You can put them straight on your breakfast yogurt. And I do this every other day. But I can't tell you what this is because it's a secret. But you can come and have a look at it. You definitely can come and have a look at it.
That looks very special, James.
It does.
Good.
Now, conventionally, we would probably use water or milk, just to attach the pastry together. But seeing as we've got champagne, guess what? Never let a chance go by. Now, there's some nice champagne. You can run along that, Doug, there. Oh, that'll actually stick them together nicely.
That's what I was looking for, James.
I know, it won't flavour too much.
Oh, that's beautiful. Now we're cooking.
Is it going to stick together nice, Doug?
Oh, beautiful, James.
How about you get out that tray that's in that oven, Doug?
Yes, James.
And you can put those sticky things straight onto the pastry, straight onto that tray, so it's not going anywhere, you know?
I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Just wait a minute, James.
Yeah, I know, I'm watching you. You're working good, Doug.
Good, James.
Look at that.
I think we can move that out the way. And I've got a bit of a mess here, James.
What are you doing now?
I was going to cut it into little threes so I can have a mouthful. Do you want me to cut it?
Unbelievable.
This is...
Go for your life. Do whatever. It's my recipe, but you do it. Go on. Go.
I'll do it.
Cut it and whatever you like.
Like that.
This is called make it up as you go.
Like that.
You know? Like
little cups of little slices across the top for a bit of decoration.
No, not that, Doug. Egg yolk, Doug.
Oh.
That was for this here. That's for the top. Egg yolk or milk. Which one do you want? This is a brand new syrup. There's 2 brand new syrups actually. And on the 12th of March, they will be launched, these 2 new syrups. They will be on the recipe, and you will be able to see them there, but they're not available yet. But they will be on the 12th. And we're going to launch them on the 12th of March at Burpengary Foodworks with a couple of VIPs, one of them being the store owner, Craig. He's a great supporter of local products, so we'll be there. And we'll have a whole lot of things going on there because we're actually going to showcase 2 brand new syrups. What else, Doug? Oh, 2 milks.
2 milks.
And it will be a year from when we first started. Just about. So it's a year and 2 days, actually, from when we first launched Chili Coffee Company. That's pretty groovy. Is that finished now, Doug?
No, I'm just wondering why I'm doing all...
You said you were going to... What did you have to do? And I figured I'd give you something to do. You wanted to work? Yeah, working. You know? So there you go. So, like, don't ask for things sometimes because, you know, sometimes you shouldn't. You and you could have drank champagne and just watched me, but you know what? If you're going to offer to do the work... I've
got my fingers all dirty and grubby.
Yeah, me too. I'm terrible. I feel bad about it.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah.
I feel really bad. I feel so bad about it. I think I need another drink. But anyway, you're doing good there, Doug. What are we going to do next, Doug? I better turn the oven on, eh?
I think that'd be a good idea.
You think okay, so
now what do you think? You put that on. I'm going to wash my hands and just get out of the way because I've already feel I've done too much.
He feels like he's done too much.
Well, I'm supposed to be watching today, John.
No, well, that's not true, Doug. You were going to be, but you wanted to do all the fancy stuff. So I went, yeah, sure, we can do that. Let's put that on for I don't know.
Do I have to learn how to use this?
No. You really should, Doug.
I don't think I should. I think I'll just drink champagne. Cheers, everybody. Good.
So we're going to put that on for 35 minutes at 185 degrees C. While we're doing that...
What did you do to fix the oven, James?
I didn't fix the oven, Doug. You put the wrong power board in and it faulted out. That's what happened with that. Pretty hopeless, really.
So my fault again.
We're going to put this little pan on here and just get that hot.
And all good, James.
All good.
All good.
Okay, so the recipes will be on the thing. I'm just going to finish some of this yogurt off because I'm hungry.
How come you got some of that and I didn't?
Well, you wanted to complain about what secret sauce I was using, and I only brought enough for one anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll just drink.
I know. It's just part of the other thing, so just showing you how good it is.
And what is it like?
It's absolutely fantastic, Doug. I wish you had some, but you just don't.
Thanks very much, James. Thanks for sharing.
I know. So we're going to get this pot hot now. Now, what I have done here, so last night, the beef sausages, I got some beef sausages and I marinated them last night. Why?
Hang on, James. What did you marinate them in?
Well, I marinated them in this, Doug. The thing you can't talk about because you know what it is and you don't want to talk about it. It's secret. It's on the menu. It's actually on the recipe and it is coming out 12th of March. So be on the lookout for this one. It is on the recipe in what it is. So I marinated it. I got these little sausages here and I got them out. I poked little holes in them all over the place and then I marinated them in that. Now that was really funny because it splashed everywhere. But we're just going to get this pan hot, and what I am going to do is I'm going to put a little tiny bit of that in there because I want to watch the pan get hot. We are going to cook in the French style here. So what that means?
Yeah, thank you.
Is butter. Butter. If you're not cooking in butter, you are not French. And we are French, so we're cooking the right way. How much butter do we need? Not a whole lot, just a little bit. As much as this needs to be cooked on. Grab a little knife, this one, get rid of that. Take a little slice of butter, that's probably going to be enough. We're only going to do 6 sausages anyway. There you go, look at that, it's melting, so it must be getting warm. We don't need much butter, you know, so look at this. Nice little bit of butter, can you smell that already? Beautiful, smells good. How's that going in there, Doug? Is it hot? Don't know. But I do need you to do something else for me, Doug.
Absolutely.
I know. So how about we just move that there and see that? We need to grate some cheese up, Doug. You got to grate some cheese.
Is that actually on?
What's that? That?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, Doug.
Is it hot?
185 degrees Celsius.
Okay. Is it counting? How long did you put it on for?
35 minutes, Doug.
35 minutes. Okay, good.
185 degrees.
How much cheese do you want, James?
I don't know. Well, what we're making, Doug, because you've got to do another job.
Oh, for God's sake, James.
No.
No, honestly.
Seeing as there's a threesome, we've got 3 bread rolls. How about that? 3 bread rolls, and I'm going to need this little beauty, this sauce, this little one here.
Tasty cheese, is that the good stuff?
I think it's really good, Doug.
Okay, good.
We had some tongs here a minute ago. Look at that. There's some there. Boom. Look at me. No fingers. All right, it looks like it's pretty hot there. So we're going to put that in there. I did not only 3 sausages, but I marinated 6. I figured it was a good number, just in case someone was really hungry. Now, I'm just going to leave like that. I'm not actually going to use any of this other marinade. That's just, to me, is going to be now waste product. So that will be just thrown away, because we can put fresh marinade on there if we want. We just want to cook these nice and gentle now. This little number here is from the truffle shop at Mount Tambourine.
Oh, good place.
And our friend,
good place.
I'm waiting for you to say his name, Doug.
Matt,
good on you, Doug.
Matt.
Our friend Matt, he is a big supporter of our company. So we picked up this beautiful gin and lemon mustard. It's going to go on our hot dogs today. Doug, you need to cut them down the middle. I need to eat a bit more of this. That dressing, overnight in the fridge.
This secret dressing,
The secret one, that's right.
Okay.
Overnight in the fridge.
So what flavour is that secret dressing, Jane?
It's a syrup flavour, Doug. It's syrup flavour. It's a special syrup flavour.
So how are the people out there going to know what?
I think you should open this up, Doug, and maybe try it. I think.
Have we got butter for the rolls, or do we don't need it?
Doug, you know what? It's a really good idea. Have you got a butter knife?
No.
Okay then. Well, why don't you use one of the little knives there? So it's a big knife, but you use one of my knives by all means. I'll look away because I don't want to see what you're doing. Unbelievable. He's using my knives. Now I'm going to tip this out. I do have some tomato sauce somewhere. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tip a bit of tomato sauce in there.
Get a better butter. Better butter, bitter.
So can I have a little bit of that top secret stuff, please?
Certainly, James.
Thank you. So that's a little bit of tomato sauce in there. We're going to drop a little bit of this in. We're going to use it on 2 things actually today. I'm going to put that little secret sauce in there, which you'll see on the recipe. You can have that back, Doug. That butter's pretty hard, Doug, I think. So you might have to
just dollops.
Get there.
Dollops, James.
Put a little bit more sauce in there.
And
shake. Shake and bake. We've done this before. Any old jar you've got, shake and bake. It's really easy. And
do you want butter on both sides or just one side, James?
What?
Both sides. One side.
Well,
no, that's okay.
Put it wherever you like, Doug.
I'll do it. There you go.
That's good. Good. You got that ready? So, have you tried this beautiful gin and lemon mustard, Doug?
No, James.
Well, probably you should try it. He's going to use a spoon. There's spoons there, Doug. Why don't you try a spoon?
Do we need a full spoon, James?
You can have whatever you like, Doug. It's you'll go at trying it. I'm just trying to get these sausages right.
Can't be that hot, really, can it? Bit of mustard. Just see what the flavour is.
in there, Doug. I'll tell you what we're going to do, Doug. We might put the temperature up, Doug. We might give this a little crack up. We're going to give this a little crack up to 200. Boom.
Now that's delightful. It's not too hot. It's got a beautiful, complex flavour, but it's not going to overpower your secret sauce, James.
I know.
Cheers.
Now, we'll lift this off. Oh, smell-o-vision. Can you smell that?
Yeah, absolutely.
How does that smell, Doug?
I like it, James.
Doesn't smell too bad, eh?
Now,
We'll turn this off now, because these old kind of cooktops here, they have residual heat for quite a while. So he's ready for his now. Okay, so how about I give you this one, because this one looks pretty good, Doug. There you go. Boom.
Right, now, how much of this mustard do you think? Not that strong, so...
We don't need much. It's a nice gin flavoured. It's got gin. It's beautiful mustard. It's really lovely. These are starting to look really nice now, these little sausages. They're starting to do that, as Doug would say, they're caramelising. The sweetness in the syrup is caramelising. Oh my God, everything is caramelising. Next thing he'll be doing a swish on the plate with some mustard.
No, James, I've got mine. I'm ready to go.
And he's gone. So, are you going to make one for anyone else? Or is that just for you? So what we'll do is, unbelievable. Just no one gets a chance here. You put some sauce on there, that's good. Let's grab one of these out.
I think
we're going to have to
hamburgers
get
are the sort of thing. Hamburgers.
beautiful hamburgers. They're hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
They're hot dogs. Mate.
Hot dogs are the sort of thing that you need to make for yourself.
They're hot
It's very
dogs.
personal sort of a thing.
Yeah,
And,
well,
very nice.
well, there's enough for a couple actually. Now, I think that
Very nice. James, you've done well.
yeah, you probably did a little bit too much cheese, Doug, but that's all right. That won't go astray. will it?
I like cheese, James.
You like cheese too. They've only got about 5 minutes to go now, so I'm just going to put a bit more of this sauce in here.
Do you want to check if it's sausage roll on a stick?
No, Doug, no. He wants to put more sticks in things. I don't know where he's getting that from, but
You want to see if
anyway,
it's cooked?
I'm using some of our secret sauce.
God.
Our secret sauce back in here. And that's probably just about all we need. Actually, it's empty now. There's no more secret sauce. It's all gone. You won't see any of this until the 12th of March, 2021.
Is there more where that came from, James?
Well, I don't know, Doug. You're making it, not me. So I guess there is.
Okay.
We'll give this a little... Oh, I just have to get my little tissue here and give this little table a little wipe. See, my side of the bench is really clean. Look at that. Yeah, I know. I cleaned that before, Doug. So, before you got to it. So we're just going to clean it. Now, what are we going to use this little sauce for? Well, we're going to use this just for the dipping sauce for our sausage rolls. Is it over the top? Probably, because we are... What are you doing, Doug? Leave my glass alone, Doug. No. You can just rack off with that, Sunshine.
I was just giving you a space there, James.
Yeah. You just leave my bloody glass alone. Nice try, Sunshine. Jesus, it's hard to get a good help around here, but you know what? Never lose sight of your champagne glass. That's what I say. And we're
You've got
just
enough room there, James.
Oh, well, I can make room. I can get around you. I know that you've had a bit of a, look at that. I made a drop there. You're going to get that off a bit of paper?
I'll get that.
I just made that messy on yours on purpose, Doug.
Can I use this?
You can do whatever you want, Doug. You're a grown-up. Come out yet. So, looks like it's going off. I think we are done, Doug.
That was a long 1 minute, James.
Well, I don't count like that, Doug, and this machine's doing it for us. What do you think about that, Doug? How's that looking? Look at this, Doug.
They look cooked, James.
I think they look fabulous. Look at that.
You know what the secret to that was?
Jimmy.
The egg wash. The way I
And
did
who
that.
did that, Doug?
I did.
Where'd you get the egg from, Doug?
Out of an egg.
Me.
Out of an egg. Out of chicken.
Yeah, it was all your idea, Doug, wasn't it? No, not a single bit of it. No. I think we should get a little tray like this, and we are going to pull this off onto here. Boom. Onto here. See, that way nothing gets burnt. You're going to pull it up onto here. I think that looks absolutely fabulous. What do you think, Doug?
I'm impressed, James.
You're impressed.
I am impressed. I've never done this before, so this is all very new to me.
That looks like a really nice sausage roll, Doug. That really does. I think we'll put it up like that, Doug. What do you think? We almost look like we know what we're doing, Doug, when we do things like that. How about we do this one up here like this? Look at that.
That's a nice big fat one.
I know, it's a big fat one, Doug. Look at that. Hey?
How important is the carrot in it, James? Is it?
Carrots just for bloody healthy, Doug.
Healthy,
just to be healthy. I think 2 each looks damn fabulous.
Fabulous.
Then we've got some extra ones there. I think that looks fantastic. Doug, what do you think?
I'm
Look at that.
very impressed.
Homemade sausage rolls. Healthy beef sausage rolls. Good protein. Just got some onion. Got some carrot. Got some nice ham in it. Bit of the secret sauce. We've got secret sauce for dipping. I think we might have to go off and eat this, Doug.
How long did that take, James?
It took 30 minutes.
Yeah, but all my good effort to start.
It took 30 minutes to cook, Doug. Don't worry about the rest of it. That's all right, that's nothing. See, next time. See, well, next time I'll do some stuff for you, but not today.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
I'm going to enjoy my cooking.
There you go. He's going to enjoy his cooking. Okay? Chicken on a stick.
Chicken.
Anyway, there you go. And next week you never know what's going to happen. And look, I think that is spectacular. It looks fantastic, Doug. You did a good job. You made a really big, long one, and it looks fantastic. So that one's yours for tea tonight, probably.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, I'd like to say from me at 2FB Cooking.
And from me at 2FB Cooking.
Cheerio.